Okay, so I'm gonna put it very simple and really fast here. Somebody in my community had a question about how to use OBS, so this is how I'm going to do it real quick here. Let's put this over here. Okay, so now you can see my OBS. Let's remove that real quick. Okay, so here's your OBS. And of course, right now it's gonna have on desktop display, right? It shows you everything that's on my desktop, and if I move my OBS to my second screen, what the hell? Whoa. Okay, don't do that. All right, so your OBS, I put on second screen, you won't see it. If I put on my first screen, my home screen, you will see it. And then if I hit the desktop display, turn it off, I can turn it back on. Okay, so if you see those transitions, you know what's going on. All right, so you see over here, you had questions about sources. No source selected. I do got a source selected. He's being stupid. Oh, over here. Okay, whatever. All right, scenes. I can have multiple things. Here. All right. So first, I'm gonna show you what I have selected here. My scenes here is going game capture. When I rebooted my computer, all of my previous scenes, I had a lot of scenes here, got deleted because I started my computer entirely over. I'm turning webcam back on. So my hair's all messed up. Look at that. It's crazy hair. All right. So scenes here, you click that. You basically say game capture, for example. I call it game capture. Is actually what this is called. It's called a game capture, but I renamed it to video game, so I know it's meant for my games or whatever. Game capture is more like meant for me as a streamer. This means like this is where I go if I'm capturing a game. So like for example, Fortnite. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of games since I rebooted my computer. Okay, I got Blood Hunt, Final Fantasy, and For the King. That's all I got, guys. Okay, so chill. I didn't get Apex though. So back over here, we got scenes. You basically create a scene, and then you break that scene down into what you want in that scene. So for example, I don't have my alerts set up yet because I again just refreshed my computer. I just refreshed my computer, so it's not gonna have all my stuff yet. I got my desktop display, which you see it turn red because my whole desktop is right there. My video game display, which again is going to be this whole thing, but it's based on a selective window. I might be able to show you that here with For the King or something. I don't know if For the King has an update. Hopefully not. I might be able to show For the King. For the King be easy. Fortnite will have an update, but I'm saving it for the 16th when I do the stream. I want to show the new season. It'll be new to me. I haven't watched any trailers, haven't watched any skins, haven't done anything for the Fortnite new season. I'm saving that excitement on the 16th when I go live on YouTube. Okay, so just a heads up. So that's not updated for sure. Okay, so and then webcam. Of course, you see my webcam is lit up right here. While it's right here, you see how that screen right there? I can go click on it and move it around, just like that. I can just move where I want my webcam at while it's lit up like that. Same with my desktop. I can move this. Actually, I could even size my desktop down, although I don't suggest it. It's something you can do. But yeah, so there's some basic stuff right here, very basic. How did you add this stuff? I'll show you how to add it here in a second, but just show an example of what the video capture looks like. We're gonna put this on my second screen. All right, so it's out of the way. We're going to turn off the desktop. Oh, it's right here. We're gonna turn off desktop right here. We're gonna turn that off, so you know what I'm doing here. So all you see is just me, the black background. And of course, I'm using the right screen, which you see why my ear over here looks kind of black because it's red. So you can see it's kind of like transparent a little bit. I don't know if you can see my finger through there. No, you wouldn't. It'd be like my game or something you'll see behind my ear. Anyways, so we're gonna open up the games. We're gonna go to For the King because I think that'd be the easiest one to show. All right, so it's loading right now, and of course, like I said, I have my game capture on, which I actually should have shown you what that's gonna look like. I'll show you in a minute. We're gonna look at that here in a minute too. After I show you what it looks like with the game on, so you can see what it looks like. Of course, you see my streams. I don't hear the audio. That's a preference. All right. I don't know why I don't hear audio. Oh, probably because it's not there yet. Okay, so I want to see if you can see. Okay, you can see this, right? All right. Turn desktop on. So what we're gonna do here, guys, real quick here. We're gonna go to Video Game, right? Properties. And now that I have my game open up, you don't want to see it right now. What I have open up, I'm switching to Fortnite to For the King, FTK. So it recognized it, right? We're gonna hit OK. And then, oh, see, it's gone. And I'm gonna turn off the desktop here real quick. And then we're gonna slide this back over here. So now you can see For the King, right? But I want to do some more streams before the King, but I want a full party. I want to get 2 more people join me on this. This is actually a really fun game. But you got to get like your dungeon crawlers friends to do this. You want people who enjoy the dungeon long run. I understood, yes. So here we go. So yeah, now I'm showcasing the game. Of course, now my webcam's kind of in the way, so we're gonna move the webcam just like that. We're gonna move it down. Heck, we'll just move it over here for right now. So yeah, so again, all I did was select my webcam and just dragged it around. All right, so now we got the game. We're going to go ahead and exit out, so I show more options on the OBS. We're not worried about playing the game itself. You kind of get the idea at this point. Okay, and then we're going to turn on desktop. There we go. So now you see me. I'm going to move this webcam back over here. There we go. This is a very basic setup. This is all I use for my streams at the moment because I just started my computer. So let's say you want to create a new scene. Okay. First, let's cover this up. I'm gonna go on the image here real quick, and we're just gonna grab. We're just gonna grab a picture for our use here. Right. Okay. Let's run with. We don't have to do anything too specific. We'll just use this. Yeah. Save image as. Yeah, that works fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes. So I got an image here to use for the example. We're gonna turn desktop back on. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit right click here. Add. So we're creating a scene. I better explain what I'm doing so you can understand what's going on here. So we're gonna create a scene like okay. So scenes are like what streamers flip through. A streamer could flip through, and you could. It's really hard to explain, I guess. No, I might show my background. I add the webcam, which is probably not the prettiest thing, so we know that. The scene 2, we're gonna call it example, because I'm gonna delete this after I'm done with this video. And it's very simple, really thing too. So we have this new scene here. You see my webcam disappeared. It's brand new scene. Actually, is it still showing my desktop? I don't know. Does it still show my desktop? Okay, so you see my desktop here. If I go to the new scene, does it? It doesn't show, does it? So I'm gonna hit add real quick here. We're gonna do display capture, desktop display, add existing, boom. Okay, so now we're back. Okay, so I don't know if you know what I did there. So this is the scene that we're on. All these are pre-edits for this scene. This is a second scene. It's just my example scene. And all I've added was just a desktop display, which we already have established from the previous one. With the properties, man, you can't really show this one too well because it's kind of a, you have to have like an on-screen recorder. Like, I don't think you saw that. I don't think you saw what I did. I don't think you did. All right. So moving forward, anyways. So basically, we're going to go to, okay, so this is the scene. This is the sources. We want to go to source, right-click, add. And this is where you add your other files and stuff. Like you said you were figuring out how to do the game capture. So we're gonna add a game capture here, real quick here. Video game. For me, I have an existing video game here, but luckily they didn't have one, right? So we'll call it game capture game. Everybody's call it game. Okay. So on here, what I use as a preference here, we're going to capture a specific window. There we go. And then right here, I can choose my game. And hit OK. So basically, this game right here should be the same as my video game over here. Properties. Yeah, see how I have selected for the king earlier? You can go here and do the same thing now. Properties. You can select your game. Let's see here. Yes. So that's basically what it is. Basically, and now what we're going to do is we're going to customize this scene here to look different from this scene here. We already got the scene established. We don't want to duplicate because that doesn't really help explain much. So we're gonna create a whole new thing. For example, we're going ahead and get rid of the game because I'm not going to use this for gaming. There's no point for it. We'll keep it desktop, desktop, and then we're going to add an image, right? Let's call it image, okay? And then we're going to select our file. And now for me, I'll have to go to PC here. My second storage as my main storage is only used for OBS, not OBS, but OS system. My stuff, download stuff. Here we go. Let's use this picture. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful picture, bro. Okay, we hit okay. And then what we could do is right now, I'm gonna show you something too when I get this done. All right, so this picture here is a little shaped weird. You can probably see that where it does not want to fully render unless I cut off render over there. So what we're gonna do is, well, first thing you could do is you can hold down the Alt key. Well, it's for a computer, and you can basically delete whoever you want, for real though, and it can go back to max out to where it was at. The Alt key I use a lot for my webcam because you don't see it, but there's a lot of background image, like you see my bed and stuff, and actually in my webcam, but you don't see it because I use the Alt key to cut out specifically my bed. So let's say my bed's over here, right? Alt key, bed's covered, and just my red screen. You see, that's something really cool about the Alt key. I like using the Alt key. And again, if I were to stretch this out all the way through here, we are missing a good portion of like Andrew right there. I'm gonna see if I could like just size it down a little bit. Might have more Andrew that way, maybe not. It's probably gonna do the exact same thing. But we also could make it where he flips to this side and size him down just a little bit, Tom over here, and then so you see we're getting really close to making that fit. But basically, we'll just do that. And anyway, that's close enough. Anyways, so this is just an example. Let's just say we were to I'm trying to make this fit real quick here. Okay, we'll just, no, we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna say it like this. Okay, so down here you see I have image and desktop display. You can't see my desktop right now unless you put it on top of here. So see how that works? That's something you could do too. Whatever is on top of here, on the very top of the list on sources, gets viewed first. Unless you mute it, and then it will show the image behind it. Yes, we're using Spider-Man's. I don't know why we're using Spider-Man's. We're just using Spider-Man's, people. So back to this image though. So right now we have image on top. We can pretend it's like the webcam really. You can make this thing small, like such. And that looks too wide, right? We'll just size up. You can also just do this, but it brings the whole image down. So we're just going to like I said before, we can cut it up a little bit. There we go. We'll say we are Toby here. And this is my webcam, right? There we go. I'm Spider-Man, you know that? There we go. Look at that. So there's my webcam, and here's my desktop. See how that works? And you can of course do that, or I can turn off my webcam, turn on my webcam, just like that. Well, literally, webcam's over here though. So you see how that works. Of course, now I said I'm gonna do the embarrassing thing where you see my background. My bed's a little messed up. Now, hold on, I'm turning my webcam for this right here. Okay, look. For disclosure, this background here, you're gonna see, is not gonna be the same background when I start doing official streaming on YouTube. In fact, my whole setup is moving before the 16th over to another room. This is my bedroom. I've been streaming in my bedroom, guys. I do think it's gonna be a little more noisier because I think my neighbor stomped downstairs. I don't know. Then we might switch back. If it's bad, we'll switch back. But the reason I want to move closer is because it's closer to the Wi-Fi, which I'm connected directly, so it shouldn't matter too much. But it also gives me my wall. It will actually give me a wall so I can remove a red screen and I can put LED lights. It's just something I've been wanting to do for my streams, and we're gonna try to make it happen on YouTube. But right now, so what we're gonna do here on the example, we're going to create Spider-Man. We're gonna put you over here. We're gonna create a webcam, right? And you're gonna see my messed up background. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna show. I know my bed's not made, so you'll see that properly. Yeah, you probably. So we're gonna do hit add, input, and then we want is so this is pictures. This is your video game. This is your desktop. This is for your alerts browser. You want to use browser for alerts. But what we're looking for is video capture device. This is going to be your webcam. All right. Of course, I don't think you're going to use a webcam, but that's beside the point. Actually, we can use an existing webcam. So let's see what that looks like first. Okay. So yeah, so you see my back wall. See my back wall right there. You see my little hallway and stuff. Oops, I don't mean move the desktop. I'm trying to move my webcam. So yeah, so you see, and you can see, it's so cool. Look, you can see my red screen still being used. That you can put stuff in the. We'll put Spiderman's behind me. Look at that. He's right behind me. That's weird. Okay, so, and again, like I said, I actually resized my picture on my webcam. So we're going to take this and that right there, like that, and just like that. Okay, very simple, just like that. So this time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this webcam, and we're gonna start anew, right? Remove this, yes. So we're gonna go here, add video capture. This is a webcam again. We're just call it web video capture device, so I don't care. Okay. So now we have all these options here. You can select your webcams, which have been listed here. Mine will be Logitech. You can deactivate, reactivate it, and that helps out when you are, see, deactivate, activate. That helps out when your webcam's not showing for some reason. You can deactivate, reactivate it, and sometimes I'll turn your webcam back on. Now, so yeah, so here it is. We're going to hit auto flip, designs and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything else as default as a personal preference. But you can mess with the FPS and video format and other things, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, my video capture device is not showing. The hell? What's going on here? Properties, Logitech, deactivate, activate. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Webcam. So it's called webcam. Why isn't it? This is weird. Properties, deactivate, reactivate it. It is lit up. The lights are on, so it says working. Configure the video. No, we don't do configure the video. Configure crosshairs. Custom maybe? Highest FPS? Any format? Okay. I didn't change anything. So obviously I don't mess with that normally. We're going to shift back to default device. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why my webcam's not showing though. It's kind of weird. So like if you go here, my webcam will show up. I'll say properties. Default device. Allow rotation. I don't know why it's not showing up for it though. So example, video. This thing is not working, guys. It does not like me. I will delete it. Let's remove it. All right. Now let's try again. And let's just call video capture, I guess. What the hell? No, let's call it video. All right. Okay. Okay, so webcam does not want to show. It's kind of shy. But generally that's what you do. Is how you add a webcam. I don't know why mine is not showing. I feel like it's a very simple fix. But we're going ahead and delete on this, I guess. Well, you get the idea how to add it. And you can also add Chroma Key. So for example, we'll go here. We'll go to webcam, right? We're going to hit right click, properties, filters. We're going to filters. If you go to filters, you can edit Chroma Key, which you add Chroma Key, and you can remove this red screen like how I did it, which is a lot of YouTube tutorials about that. Very simple thing to do, just slightly different shade color. Just to be clear, I'm not doing tutorial videos, guys. That's not my thing. I'm just going to show this to a quick, it's pretty much just a quick rundown of how to use OBS without actually, you know, this is how you just use OBS. Very simple. Of course, you see I have my desktop audio, which is used for gaming. Mic audio right now, which is on right now, as you can see, my aux. And my webcam audio, which I have usually turned off because I usually don't use my webcam. And settings. For me, on output, you know, I have my stuff videos, where I put my videos into. I have 320 audio bitrate. Now, this is important. Default is like 64 or 128. I think it's 128 is the default. It's something along those lines here, somewhere around here. You don't want that. You want the highest bit audio because your audio is going to sound like crap. Your audio will sound like crap. better crap. I mean, you want to make sure that's 320. And again, you just go to output, streaming settings, 320, recording settings. I put on high quality, medium file size. MKV is very important for OBS. And reason to be is because MP4 it has selective audio it chooses to record over or pick. It's it's high definition. MP4 is, but it has selective audio. It does not play all of it. MKV will mix all audio sounds coming through your computer into one file, and that's pretty important to have if you're streaming or doing recording or doing anything essentially like that. You want it on MKV. That's very important. And default OBS would have that on MKV, but content creators could change it. For example, let's see, enable replay buffer. I don't know if I can change that actually. Hold on a second. Visual. All right, on here, I can't change it. I guess enable rebuffer. I guess I can't change it. I don't know why I can't change it, but you should be able to change it. That's my stream key, and we don't talk about that. We're not talking about the time zone listed there. We're ignoring that. My microphone is my Scarlett, so you can see that setup. I go through my audio here, make sure that's 48 gigahertz. Gigahertz, yeah. I don't know if I said that right. Stereo, I think it's kilohertz, but we're ignoring that. Desktop audio is speakers. Again, you want to first mic be whatever your mic is. I make sure I set this up immediately, kind of thing. Monitoring device, again, is my Scarlett. My Scarlett is everything. I use my Scarlett for everything, literally. My display is at 1080p. On Twitch, that's cap. You can't go higher than 1080p on Twitch. Actually, it is suggested to do 720p on Twitch. On YouTube, it goes up to 1440p or 4K. And so YouTube has a better video. I can say that right now. Now, oh, that's why I can't change any of this. I'm middle of recording. I'm stupid. That's why I can't change any of this. This is usually not grayed out. That's why it's tripping me. I'm middle of recording. I'm middle of making a video. So all this is going to look gray to me. I forgot. Okay. And that's why YouTube creators, I guess they use a different screen recorder to do the videos for, because they can't use OBS to explain OBS. That makes sense. Cubicle sharpness scaling 16 samples is what I use. 60 is max you can have an OBS. I have that maxed out. Hotkeys, I don't use hotkeys at all. I don't know what's in advanced settings. I don't really open that either. But this is pretty much my layout. 60 kbps on video bitrate. Bitrate's very important too. All right, I have 16,000 yeah, 6,000 1600. There you go. It's actually where I was looking for, not 1600, 1600. And the reason to be is because the idea is to get as high of a bitrate you can get, I believe. Wherein the streaming video bitrate will set to 6,000, which is the upper limit for the current streaming device service. Yes. I only use 6,000 anyways. But basically, there's a ceiling on Twitch. They suggest 5,500 or something like that, or almost 6,000. But don't want 6,000. What they'll tell people, because you actually hit the ceiling, and which is kind of slightly messes a little bit of performance. So I've heard. But I always have used 6,000. I've never had a problem really. And on YouTube, it's not going to be a problem. On YouTube, it's not going to be a problem. And on recording, I think you can go higher on recordings, but it's like 6,000 is streaming. Like you said, you saw that. Like you saw that message. It said that for the current service. So I'm guessing you can pay more to get a higher bit rate for your streams. I don't know. I haven't really messed with that. General. What's my general? I don't mess with general, guys. Well, I may want to go here for audio, but what do I do? I hit cancel. I'm not gonna change anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna relax inside the chair. I'm gonna sit up. Can I get a big slurp? Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. All right. Let's see here. What I was wanting to do. Oh, here it is. Yes. So on my mic, this is actually something Ribbles pointed out. One of my friends I know in real life, outside of streams. Something he pointed out, and this is something I've been doing. Is when you go to here, when you go to your mic, this mic, this settings right here, this is your desktop audio, your mic settings, that kind of stuff. It's all synced with your actual settings. So regardless of what scene you're using, Spider-Man webcam over here. All right, so regardless what scene you're using, wow, almost the same size. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, not quite. Anyways, regardless what scene you're using, these will always be same as the settings. This right here is just OBS. The scenes and stuff, what happens inside these scenes here does not change these really, unless you specifically make a change inside of here or something or another. But generally, your desktop audio, your mic audio, and your notice how there's no webcam audio because I removed the webcam, and then over here there is a webcam audio. So see what I'm saying? Because there's no webcam, it doesn't apply over here, I guess. But that's beside the point, I guess. Of course, you can add scene transitions. This is more good for like streaming. But basically, you can add a little transition right here between these two scenes, and let's say you want like first scene, second scene, and they just like to do like a transparent swap, and you go into that second scene there. It's just a transition thing, but you can mess with that right here. You can lower this number down to how fast the transition happens, raises up for how slower that transition takes place. Default is at 300 milliseconds. And then you can choose the transition type. Right now, none of my scenes have a transition, as you can see, so I'm not too worried about it. Most of the time, I like a quick reaction type of transition, so I probably usually won't use it, honestly. What else can I talk about to help you out some? But yeah, so this is where you'll go to add your stuff. And you can edit by properties, filters. And of course, there's a lot of YouTube tutorials out there that can show you how to do this stuff more in depth than what I've already shown. But this is like all the basic information. And for me, I usually have right here in this gray, I usually have my chat, and over here I usually have my stream options. But they're gone. I don't know why they're gone. I restarted my computer. They didn't come back. I'm pretty sure they were default with the program. But I was watching a video the other day, and this one lady, she enabled something in her settings, and I didn't have that options in my settings. So I'm like, okay, well then I must got like an old version of OBS or something. I'm not sure 27.01 is old or what is going on there. But yeah, so I'm reminiscing mostly now. I'm not really covering much. But again, you know, you can take your webcam, you can enlarge it. Now, you said I was moving my webcam. This is what I was referring to. I just literally grabbed my webcam and I played with it. I was like, do 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 do, and do 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 do. You know, this is what I was doing, on the stream the other day. That one day you saw me. But yeah, there you go. There you go. So some basic stuff of OBS, how to use it. You got your stream right here, recording right here. And if you are streaming, you want to get a stream key. You want to get yourself a stream key, which I think showing your dots, it doesn't hurt anything on stream key. It does say what my time zone is in that I use, but it doesn't tell my location. So I think it's okay to show the stream right here. I really do think so. Like I said, it's all you can't. You can't find any information here about me really, other than right now it's still set to Twitch, and my time zone. Within Chicago's time zone or server. Other than that, I can click show stream key, but that would be a bad idea. That'd be my off-target stream key, and I'm not gonna do that. But you want to get a stream key, you paste it in here, and then you connect it. And then hit apply and okay. That's all you do here, just a bunch of dots. I'm not going to show you what it is because people can use my account if I did show it, and we're not doing that, okay? All right, so but that's where you go to edit if you want to do stream, get your stream key. And of course, there's different locations you can find your stream key on different platforms. So like on Twitch, it will be located on your channel settings. You just go to your channel settings, you'll find branding or something like that and say stream key. You just copy that whole key, it'll have a copy button. You just copy that and you just paste it in there, and boom, you can stream on that platform. On YouTube, it'll be like in the YouTube Studios settings, and you go to I forgot. I haven't even done it yet. So I've seen it once or twice. I haven't even done it yet for myself. As you can see on my stream setting, it says Twitch still. So I haven't even done it for myself. So we're going to just go with that. We'll hit cancel here because oh yeah. Also, there's something else I should mention. You can add delay. Of course, all this is from streaming explanations because I do a lot of streaming. But if you go to general, output, no, stream, no, general. Yes, you go general, output, stream source, projectors, system importers, studios mode, multi-view, stream tray. Okay, so it doesn't say where you. Somewhere around here. Oh, recording. Here it is. Recordings right here. Okay. I knew it was output. Okay, so streaming's output and recording's output. If you're just doing recording, this is all you really need to worry about, really. The stream key you don't have to worry about. If you're just recording, this is all you got to worry about. You want the spot where you can drop your videos off at, which is my stuff videos, which is where I stick it at. Again, it's my second drive. I don't use my main drive for that. It's just my operating system's on C, so I don't care about saying that information really. It's not gonna hurt anything. Again, I put a high quality medium files, MKV, because YouTube can upload MKV now. It didn't before, but now it can upload MKV. If you look on Google, it said YouTube does not upload MKV. I've been uploading MKV with no problems. So MKV is allowed now, apparently. But before it will say this file format is not recognized. But now it is recognized. I guess that's really all I gotta say. You just gotta check your output here, your audio right here, and meters. I got them fast, simple peak. I don't know. That's all good stuff. But anyways, yeah. So I hope this helped out some. Video again. I put on the 1080p, sharpening 16 samples and 60. You can use this video, match what I'm doing if you want. If you got fast enough internet, you don't think you got a problem with your internet speed, you can match exactly what I have and use the exact same quality that I'm using. And I think that's fine. And if somebody in the comments of watching this know a way it can make my performance a little better, you can mention in the comments and I'll check out your ideal settings and test them out myself and see if I like them. Or pick what I like, what I didn't like. Yada yada, stuff like that. But basically I hope that helped out with some. This was directed straight towards one of my viewers, Hey CP. He had questions about doing recordings on OBS, and this is just a real quick mesh. I think I'm actually going 32 minutes over. 32 minutes over. Yeah, because I want 1 second video, guys. Anyway, so 32 minutes long. Again, that's just to help out Hey CP. And anybody who haven't stumbled across this video, I hope this helped you out a little bit to get some basic stuff lined up for OBS. And when I say basic, this was very basic. You can do so much stuff with OBS. Like I said, even down here to browser. Let's say if I was creating a browser scene here, right? I can hit okay, create new, okay, and it'll give me this prompt here. And I can pop anything into here, really, a browser link right here into it, and it will showcase it right here. I can put my YouTube there. I can put alerts. I can do all sorts of kind of stuff. And there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube you guys can watch for detailed information. But this is to get you started on simple things. And just want to hit cancel because I'm not keeping it. We're delete. Actually, no, we're not deleting browser. I need browser anyways. But we are deleting the Spider-Man. We're deleting Spider-Man's scene because we don't want Spider-Man. You know. He's not actually the streamer or recorder video guy. So we are going to remove Spider-Man here. We don't want this guy. Sorry, Toby, you are fired. I'm sorry, man. You didn't show up to work for the last 4 years or so. So, yeah, goodbye, man. My browser source here is just kind of in the way now. Look at this. But we'll slide down here for right now, underneath of everything. And I'm going to add a browser. And I hope CB this helps out. I really do hope this helps out a little bit. Yep, guys. Thank you for watching. If this helped out with basic OBS settings, there you go. If it didn't help out, I'm sorry. I just set my computer. If I had my other settings like before I resetted my computer, I'll go in a lot more details. Like I have all sorts of kind of stuff already pre-set up. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, man. That's the way. That is the way. All right.